Back to the ice. Both teams come out. What a game so far.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we're on the wrong end of the scoreboard. 1-0 is the Leafs after 2, but man, we've gotten a lot of shots on net, had a lot of point-blank opportunities, but like as Frenchie said, we weren't able to bring them on the air because we shut down, but
gotta lift those pucks.
Lift the pucks.
Lift it, yeah. A lot of them hammering away at his shin pads there. You're not going to get it through him. Yeah. So.
And you make a goalie, and I'm not taking anything away from their goalie. He's played very well, but make him look good, though, when you keep throwing it right off his shin pads.
Yeah. Let's say, we get some of those shots up, get a little more luck, I think.
So this game is being recorded. We're back to the recording stage. So when it gets uploaded and you guys go back and you take a look and see all the good things and all the bad things. It's still a good thing that we got it uploaded for you. But anyway, long story short, apologize for the inconvenience.
Technical difficulties out of our control.
Out of our control. We are at the mercy of the wireless gods. So Wyatt, Sitter, Peter, Abercorn, O'Neill with Sturzer.
Yeah, we just got to start throwing everything at the net, get some traffic in front, and like I said, get some shots up.
It's one of those things where, and I know it's going to sound kind of silly, but the NHL game on EA Sports, they have this thing where if you score a goal on a goalie, the floodgates will open up.
Yeah.
Well,
it kind of happened yesterday,
it did
especially
too.
for the JV too.
So I feel like if we could just get that one goal behind
soften him up a little bit.
Yeah, change things up.
Yeah.
Point shot, leg save by Litstick. Shot again towards Litstick. Litstick fought that off. Tried to throw it towards the net as the puck is going to end up on another Leafs stick and hits the corner. O'Neill wraps up the Leafs forward. Sturzer, good position. The Leafs, though, with control. Remember, no power play or penalties at all to carry over. Pass towards, nice save by Litstick. Another save, loose puck in the front. Tried to get cleared, and a stick was actually in the crease. Ryan Sitter tries to chip it up, can't get it out. Another shot towards Litstick, high riser. As Habercorn's going to knock it down, and finally he gets it out, but
very deep, but
at least Habercorn's going to get off the ice. Good play by O'Neill, just to tie up the Leafs player just enough, but Kramer now finally going to come away with it. Chip it off the board, soft touch, but I think he lost the sight of it. Patton with the puck, he loses it. Tries to get over to Kramer. Watkins, who just got on the ice, he goes in after it. Schwally, he's going to throw it at a weird angle. Tried to get it on net. Maybe looking for a redirect by Payne Watkins as it ends up going into our zone. Hitchborn turns and spins, regroups. Him and Schwally switch spots. Hitchborn up to Watkins. Watkins holds.
Oh,
backhands it. Should be an offsides. No call on the offsides.
I guess
Kramer.
we turned it over, so.
Yeah, technically you are correct. So it's going to get into the neutral zone. Get back to Schwally's stick. Schwally looks up, feathers it. Tried to hit Kramer. Actually did, literally. Kramer enters the zone, holds, gives it off to Watkins. Watkins throws it. High riser. Schwally throws it at net, tries to get some kind of garbage shot. Scores! So there it is, the first goal as Stone Penn found that puck on his stick and shot it up top.
And up top, yep, there where it needed to be. Yep, top shelf. Finally.
And a deep breath as Blues fans celebrate and the Leafs fans go, oh no.
That's where that shot needed to be. That's what we've been telling them. Lift that puck.
So it all started. Justin Schwally threw it at net, got knocked down, ended up falling on a Patton stick, and he buries the shot. 1-1 is the score.
Right. Keep the pressure on finally with the 28th shot there. Get one in.
And I give credit to the Leafs goalie as he has stood on his head at times during this game, but finally we were able to get one by him. Sitter wins the faceoff by Habercorn. He brings it right up ice. Good defensive play by the Leafs as they're just going to knock it out of their zone. Abbott, he stepped. Yep, and Ryan Sitter is going to go to the box for tripping, I believe.
No, I think he's going to get the hook. Yeah, that was a good hip check.
So the Blues are going to go on a penalty kill as a trip on Ryan Sitter. And he's going to call a double trip. So Ryan Sitter is going to serve 4 minutes where he tripped the guy on the same play.
Oh, really?
So something that you don't see very often. They saw it in the World Juniors the other day where on a breakaway. The guy got tripped twice, so they had 2 penalty shots. In this case, Ryan Sitter, they're going to call him for penalties. I think the fans may have urged that on. I didn't think the second one was a trip. I think it was a good. It was a good solid. Yeah, it was a good solid hip check, but they called Sitter for the trip.
They called that? That's the trip they called?
Yeah.
On the hip check.
Yeah. So the trip out here, the first trip was along the boards, which was a trip. It was a good call.
Yeah, that one was.
The second one was a good hit, and I thought it was a good solid hip check.
It was a good hip check, right?
The official saw it likewise and didn't keep the whistle out of the mouth.
On there so far.
So the Blues are going to go on after all this gets sorted out, Blues are going to go on a penalty kill. So, yeah, Ryan, a continuation on the play. Ryan got called for the second trip as well. So Andrew Kramer is going to take the face-off here in the neutral zone. And, again, something you don't see very often, a continuation of the play as the Leafs had control and Ryan came back and
the first one was definitely a trip, but that second one I beg to differ. That was a good hip check.
Leafs throw it up ice. Good pick off by Oswald as he steps and knocks it out of play. So an inopportune time. You finally get a goal back, and then you give up a power play. And again, 4 minutes that needed to be killed off. We were in this situation yesterday as well, where
the only difference is we were down 2 men yesterday, so could ill afford any kind of a power play.
We win the draw, but the Leafs, out of all that scrum, come away with it for just a brief second. The Leafs control, bring it into the zone, and park out over there in the corner along the boards, throw it up top. They like to go corner to D quite a bit.
Try to come back door.
Up to the point, walk the line, holds and waits, trying to find a lane. Patton, good body position as he's keeping that puck out front.
Take it over in the corner there all day.
Oswald swings back around, so D to D they go.
There you go, tie it up.
Oswald eating up time as the puck's going to squirt free, but Oswald with the strong stick is able to get it back. Unfortunately, the puck ends up at the blue. Look for a slap shot, back to the corner. Shot from the point, blocked down. Kramer's going to get a hold of it. He's going to have some room. He's just going to back channel. And then backhanded down the ice. Got as far as the front of the neutral zone and then squirted itself into the Leaf zone. But the Leafs going to transfer, bring it in, look for a shot, throw it on Litstick. High riser over the top of the net. Ended up on the boards. Patton, quick stick. Peters as well. Actually, check that. Peters out there. Patton just came off the ice, so Peters tried to go cross ice to one of the defensemen, thrown up to the point, walked in, shot, goes wide. And it's going to hop over the stick. Keaton Peters, whose eyes got really big, almost jumped that puck. It's going to squirt into our zone. Peters with plenty of time, holds and waits, throws it down ice and can't get it any farther. Good keep by the Leafs as they get it.
Yeah, you take all that room and we happen to hit the guy standing there.
Shot goes towards Litstick. Litstick fights it off, knocks it out of play, and we're going to stoppage.
Well, that first minor's expired, so we still got 1:56 left to kill off here. So,
and you know, one of the tough things too is Ryan Sitter, who's extremely well on the penalty kills. One of the guys sitting in the box.
Yep. Yeah, he'll be fresh when he gets out, right?
He will have plenty of juice, I hope. So switching sides here on the faceoff. It's now going to be to the right of Evan as Haberkorn to take the draw. Hopefully he can get it to Sturzer. Sturzer can whack it on down the ice. And this time he gets it over to Peters. Sturzer going to throw it hard. Didn't get hard enough as the Leafs are able to control. Sturzer again with it on his stick. Chips it up. Keaton Peters tried to make a play on it. Sturzer knocked it down with his hand. Dropped it to his stick and threw it down the ice. As the Leafs goalie stops it, Haberkorn. He's going to skate after it, and the Leafs wheel it up the ice and hit the red line and dump it deep, or get it deep, I should say, as the Leafs down behind the net.
He's skating circles. Around.
We'll let him skate around there all day. Backhand towards the front of Litstick, and backhanded by Hitch.
There you go.
Knocked back down the ice again.
Still 1:15 left.
Haberkorn in on the forecheck, forcing the issue.
Yep.
So Leafs go pass to the boards. Tried to stretch pass. Sturzer got tangled up with the Leafs player. He's going to hold and wait. Sturtzer, good position. Pass across the slot. Shot goes towards Lidstick. Goes extremely high. Another shot. I think they were looking redirect.
Yep.
Lidstick got turned around.
Nice
Good
save.
stop by Lidstick. Still loose. Puck's loose, and how did that not go in?
Right.
As stoppage in play, the Blues clear it down. Lidstick ran into it. Oh, goodness.
The net knocked
was
off.
that at the doorstep?
It was loose there, right in the crease, yeah.
Remember that save is Lidstick able to stop 2
Right.
close range shots.
Still 48 seconds left to kill off here, so.
So Kramer wins the faceoff. Oswald rattles it around. Didn't get all of it. The Leafs are in control of the puck as it squirts free. And it bounced over a Leaf sticks. Patton out there, so it's putting pressure on the Leafs. They have to retrieve and regroup as they throw it back around on the boards. Good catch by a Leafs forward. He's going to try to toe drag. Actually got the puck towards the net. Didn't get a shot on as Oswald, and a shot across the crease. 20 seconds left to go on this penalty kill. Remember, it was a 4-second. Stone had it on his stick. He tried to flip it up down the ice, just didn't get all of it, and only, again, got to center ice. The Leafs bring it into the zone. Oswald, good position. Stone, right there. Kramer swamps at it. Abbott hits on it. Abbott gets knocked down. He was kind of off balance. The puck gets clear, and that'll go in for the Leafs power play. Is 4-minute power play. The Leafs had toe drag. Nice play, but better defense by Abbott as he steps in with that long stick.
Don't get mesmerized by those fancy moves.
Now Sitter's going to have a 2-on-1 as Sitter. Now a 3-on-1 as Kramer jumps into it. Sitter holds, gets it off to Kramer. Kramer with a good shot and a good save by the Leafs goalie.
Yeah.
As a nice move by Sitter as he was able to toe drag and get it off to Kramer.
Just didn't lift it again. We know where we got to put it. We got to get it by him. Got to go high because he's down and he's guarding that. He's stopping everything low, so got to get it up.
Goalie for the Leafs was sliding over.
Yep.
And again, Sitter unable to lift the puck. Kramer unable to lift the puck. And there's that fly route. Let's throw it off the board.
They bounce right
what
back.
What a weird, auspicious bounce that was.
Bounce right back in their face.
Something you don't see every day. Good hops by one of the Leafs forwards as he's able to jump over the puck. And Keaton Peters in a step and enter the neutral zone. So battle along the boards into the neutral zone. Sitter's going to come away with it, drop it off to Hitchborn. Hitchborn over to Schwally. Good open up by Schwally. He's going to get it deep. Bounces off a Leafs player's stick and ends up in the corner behind the net. It goes as Keaton Peters jumps the passing lane. Ends up behind the Leafs netminder. Schwally, good step. Schwally had a good play earlier that led to the goal by your Blues. Sitter. Rubbed off again, runs into the official. Haberkorn, he tries to throw at the net. Keaton Peters attacked, chipped up again. So good pressure by your Blues as they're just able to keep it into the Leafs zone. The Leafs throwing some bodies around, back up to the point. Hitchborn with the low shot, and it got on net. Good play by Sitter, almost tried to redirect.
Got a piece of it and got the cross check in the process. A little pressure, a couple shots. Continue this week. I keep doing what we're doing. We're getting a lot of shots. We just need to lift the shots, like Frenchie was saying.
Yeah, you just
so where we got that goal, we got to lift it.
So Patton to take the draw. He wins it forward, but the Leafs are going to gain control, throw it hard off the boards. It's going to go down. Should be an icing, and it will be. As O'Neill was back there in good position to retrieve it, but icing is the call. We're going to do it all over again. I tell you, the Leafs are continuing to go back to that throwing hard off the glass.
Yep, you got guys streaking, full speed. As long as our defensemen are aware, they can get back. They don't get caught up pinching too much. So
stalemate. Shot. Kramer goes on net. Oh. It's knocked down. Good save by the Leafs netminder. As the Leafs are going to transition, bring it up ice. Kramer swats at it, misses. Now, the Leafs had a 3-on-2 opportunity. Good back check. And they're going to call, and I'm going to disagree with that one. They called a hook.
You hook him from in front of him.
As the Blues fans disagreeing with us as a penalty could call a hook. And that's going to be on, I believe.
I don't know.
Brady O'Neill is talking to the ref. Not sure it's going to be on Peyton Watkins.
Going to the
So 2 minutes on the hook. Peyton Watkins. Not a lot of argument. You got to remember, we have a different view.
Yeah.
And not a lot of argument. So another penalty kill coming up for your Blues, as a lot of energy's been exhausted on the penalty kill so far this third period. Face-off one clean by the Leafs. Have it. Throw it in at Listick. Good save. Knocked down.
Save.
Penn fighting for the position. Back to the point. Shot again on Listick. Knocked up
Nice
in the
save.
air. Listick standing tall as the puck enters the corner. Tried a high riser and threw it out of play. That's got to come out of the zone.
Nobody tipped that.
And it will.
Yep.
As they will get a face-off in the neutral zone. Sitter, good face-off win as he wins it forward, but the Leafs have to gain control and they go in offsides. So yet again, a neutral zone face-off, this time the other dot. Keaton Peters, Sitter, Abbott, Oswald.
They win it forward there.
Transition, Leafs, enters our zone. Corner, holds, waits, looks behind the net. Tried to go back door, front door, shot on Listick, didn't get to him. Another shot on Listick, and he's going to gobble this one up and fall backwards.
Right in the belly. Have two big saves. Got to make sure we don't clear out that front of the crease there. So he's Evans got his eyes on that puck, so got to be able to see it.
They actually gave the Blues a shot on goal after that one. So Haberkorn wins the faceoff. Oswald gets a lot of it, and it goes down.
Yep.
So nice clear by Tyler Oswald. As he tried that earlier, couldn't get all of it on it. This time he does. Haberkorn in on the forecheck, forcing the issue. Leafs transition, enter the neutral zone, and get it into our zone. Goes right to the net, kicks it, tried to go to his stick.
Yeah, tried to kick it up to his stick there.
Puck's loose. In the corner, throws across, shot towards the front. Listick gobbles that one up.
Love save.
Good save by Evan.
Yeah, 1:02 left on the penalty yet, so still a lot of time. Closing the gap on the shots here with all these power plays.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
31-21 now.
So Haberkorn to take the draw. He's out there with Kramer. Haberkorn textbook win. O'Neill couldn't get all of it, though, and didn't get it down the ice. Haberkorn tried to chip it up the boards. He would have had a breakout. Finally gets it across the ice. Kramer is going to have plenty of time. Kramer, you give him space. He's going to make something happen. He got it deep enough that Haberkorn could get in on the forecheck. The Leafs going to knock it down ice. Good job by Kramer to help slow that puck down as it enters methodically into our zone. Good defensive pressure by Hitchborn. Haberkorn chips it up the boards again. Kramer's going to get to it. Kramer gets it off to Haberkorn. Haberkorn's going to have a shot. Backhand, he scores! A short-handed goal for Haberkorn from Kramer.
Nice done.
What a play. Backhand went high, shot it up tall, and with somebody on his back, Andy Haberkorn with the goal.
Wasn't much on that shot, just enough to get by. Just did a little backhand dipsy-do, right, like you say, right?
Yes, he did. Now remember, still 19 seconds left to go on the Leafs power play, but a shorthanded goal by Andy Haberkorn. The Leafs, they really extended their defense, and that was giving us those opportunities to chip and break out. So Leafs right back in towards Listick. Listick covers, still loose. Not sure where it's at. Blows the whistle. And we're going to get a face-off. So the Leafs transition right back into our zone and get a shot in on Evan, but 7 seconds left to go on this Leafs
right up against his pad there. So he had it against the pad and then covered it with the paddle there. So
Evan's going to take a deep breath, take a drink-see of water. And the Leafs are going to make a few changes.
7 seconds left on a penalty. And watch for Watkins maybe streak out of that box.
Good face-off won by Pat, but it went right to a Leafs player. 6 seconds left to go on the penalty kill as Kramer out there on top. The Leafs have to make a decision.
Even strength here.
Throws it towards the net, gets knocked down. Abbott, good stick. Watkins, fresh out of the box, backhands it up ice, doesn't get till the center. Good catch by a Leafs defenseman as he dumps it right back into Abbott.
Here.
Abbott holds and waits, backhands it around the net to Oswald. It's a good pass by Abbott. Oswald over to Kramer. Kramer swings and whiffs, but somehow gets the puck to Patton. Patton's going to hold, get a nice pass off to Abbott. So the big cat's going to bring it up ice, throw it at net. Why not? Good catch by the Leafs netminder. Had no chance of going in unless he missed it, but and dropped it and then kicked it in. But for the most part,
just throw it in the direction. Funnel everything that way.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, funnel. That's exactly a good word to use. Funnel things to the net.
But stay back and play good D too. We don't. Like I said, we got a goal lead, so they take a chance.
Schwally misses it, and they're going to get a breakout. As
3-1. Wow,
nice
they mishandled it.
Foul puck, as they did. They had a nice opportunity. And Schwally swung and missed. Swung and missed. As the puck ends up on his stick, he's going to hit it up the boards. Didn't get very far. As another chip by Haberkorn. This time it comes out. Keen Peters is going to give chase. It's going to squirt into the Leaf zone. Good effort. Haberkorn in the slot. Good shot. Good save by a defenseman, and then brought out by the Leafs. And I thought Haberkorn might have had a second shot.
Yeah, it was bouncing on. He didn't get settled down.
The Leafs with the puck. Throw it in on Litstick. Nice leg save. Puck behind the net. Schwally. Puck's going to squirt free. Lots of pressure put on by the Leafs. And Justin Schwally with the big hit and separation. But the Leafs, they control. Look at this. Ryan Sitter is going to bring it out. He's going to hit the blue line. Sitter holds weight, stays wide, and brings it back. He's going to go backhand if he can get it off his stick, and he can't. Tried. Good defense by the Leafs as they just kind of gobbled him up. Nice, nifty move by Sitter. Puck gets thrown at the net, and the Leafs goalie's going to gobble it up. Hitchborn is there. The Leafs defenseman takes exception. And what a game. 4:50 left to go. And I wish you guys could see it live, but at least we're getting it recorded. As the mic cover for Mark Sitter falls off. Kramer tried to step. The Leafs are going to get it down ice, and then we turn around and throw it right back at him. And then there's that stretch pass. High pop fly. It's going to go down deep. No icing is the call. Hitchborn has to retrieve, gets a touch pass off to Watkins. Watkins thought he might think he'd let it go. Hitchborn, good bump. Patton, knocked down. Watkins, touch pass at the blue line. Just kind of hugged the line for a second. Yeah. Patton has it knocked off his stick. He's going to swing around the back of the net. Watkins back to Patton. Patton with the puck. He's harassed. Patton knocked down. Watkins tried to go back to Patton, but Patton somehow got it. Patton, a high riser, gets tipped out of play by Payne Watkins.
That shot up, and he fought it off with his shoulder there, but good shot placement there. You got to get it up high. 4 minutes. It seemed like a long period, doesn't it?
It has seemed like a long period. Well, you got to remember the penalties we had to kill off. There's been a lot of pucks that have gone out of play, so it's slowed play down.
Plus, you get these tight games, it seems to just drag on, especially.
They do. You start to clock watch a lot. So Haberkorn, was he going to win it forward? Is he going to win it back? Let's see what happens here. He wins it forward. Shot! High riser. Great shot by Haberkorn, that was
a good play, yeah.
Wins it forward and gets a shot. As the puck is stalemated, Ryan Sitter knocked down. He's going to get back up, knocked back down again. And Haberkorn and Sitter behind the plays. The Leafs are going to break it out, reach for the puck, and enter our zone. Abbott, again, that long reach. Pass across the crease. It's a good backhand pass. So 2 backhand passes, another backhand pass. The Leafs with control. 3:33 left to go in this third period. As they bring it towards the slot. Shot in on Litstick. Behind the net. Abbott sits down, blocks it down. And Ryan Sitter finally, after a couple deep breaths, comes away with the puck, throws it down ice. Won't go for an icing, but far enough to get everybody off. Yeah. Fresh troops except for Tyler Oswald. There's the stretch pass, and that'll go for an icing.
Yep.
That's one of those things that stretch pass, if you don't hit the puck, it's going for an icing.
Right,
it's a guaranteed.
Take your chances, I guess, right? And down to 3 minutes here. They're going to be starting to where they might be taking some chances.
Yeah, I think you'll see that stress pass even more.
Yeah.
Again, defense got to have their head on a swivel.
For sure, yeah. Your first move's back instead of forward, I would think. Right?
Another good face-off win, Watkins. The Leafs are going to jump on it as it ends up on the boards. Schwally's going to try to throw it up towards the net. Actually hit Watkins. Schwally tied up. I was getting kind of nervous. Thought maybe they might hold that arm up in the air for a hook, but no call as it gets up to the point. Shot towards Lidstick. Fights it off. Rebound. Shot again. The rebounds are there as Lidstick lets one of his defensemen settle it down. Kramer, he's going to get on it. He's going to bring it up ice. He's slash that. Kramer, nice backhand to Payton, but just off his skate.
Yeah, just a little at his feet. He couldn't quite get to his stick.
Schwally goes back to retrieve, holds and waits. Nice little move, but made a move, and it ended up right on the stick of a Leafs player. Schwally's going to get it again, throw it hard up the boards, but the Leafs are able to control, throw it in on Lidstick, and he actually lost sight.
A lot of redirection there.
Abercorn knocks it back around the boards. Kramer's going to get to this one. So Kramer and Sitter on the ice now. Kramer going to drop it off to Sitter. Sitter with room. Sitter gives it back. Oh, and a high riser. I think that was just tipped. A beautiful passing play by Sitter and Kramer to Habercorn. O'Neill now. He jumps in, and Habercorn again has a chance. And it just rolls on him. Knocking on heaven's door, but can't enter as the puck's going to swing around the backside of the net. Lidstick makes a play on it. Then he falls down. He actually loses sight.
Yeah.
And a good decision to clear it down the ice by Keaton. Take a penalty. Yeah, Evan got kind of turned around and was doing a pirouette. And if it wasn't for Keaton Peters, tragedy could have ensued.
Icing here. Look, be watching the Oak Leafs goalie here where they pull him here. Maybe if they gain control of the puck.
Minute 40. Yeah, it's going to boil down, obviously, to the faceoff. So minute 40 left.
They're taking
and it
a
looks
timeout.
The Leafs are going to take a timeout.
Yep.
So we'll be right back here in just a moment. I'm going to take a sip of water. We're going to take a deep breath. So Mark and I were discussing kind of the strategy and what Des Moines would do. We thought maybe if they win the faceoff, they'd pull the goalie, but he just pointed out to me their goalie's already sitting on the bench. So
yeah, we got
a lot comes down to these draws, and Andy Habercorn is going to be out there with Stone Patton, O'Neill, Hitchborn, and Kramer.
Yep, so 6 on 5 here. Lots of bodies out there.
Habercorn, let's see what he does here as he loses the draws. The Leafs get it, throw it at the net, lots of bodies, goes towards Lidsticks, lose. Extracurricular activities after the play.
Yep, he's sending somebody off.
And we get the stoppage in play of the official. Pointing, and I guess maybe in the crease. Yeah. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see here. And it's going to exit the zone, so somebody in the crease.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Oh, no. So Noah Hitchborn is going to go to the box. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I disagree with that call.
What was the call?
And Coach White, he's going to talk to the boys here, get the old clipboard or the dry erase board out. Watkins is going to come over, discuss. He's going to turn his head, probably in disgust.
What was the call?
Looks like
they're going to get the timeout.
So
how could you call this one? How could you call this one guy on roughing with that big scrum?
Yeah, all the big scrum in front. And I'm sure the coaching staff's biting their tongue, but Coach White calls a timeout. He's going to talk to the boys. We're going to have a 6-on-4 here.
135.
So again, let's hope our penalty killers can come up big one more time.
The rest of the game here. Yeah, empty net, so. Nothing comes easy, right?
That's Blues hockey at its finest, guys and gals.
It seems that way sometimes.
So there's a lot of strategy involved here. It's just not throw it, from D to D or whatever the case may be. It's you're thinking.
Get your best face-off guy in there. You win that face-off back, and
they're setting up a play.
Deep,
So Patton is going to be out there to take the draw. Maybe, I don't know. Kramer does take face-offs as well. They're talking to Listic. Sure, giving him encouragement.
Yeah. Try to make sure that
you definitely got to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Right, yeah, don't throw where he doesn't want to be.
So both sides of the fans cheering on these boys. It has been a highly contested game.
Yeah.
So Andrew Kramer taking the draw. Nobody behind him. The Leafs have it pop up in the air. Kramer, Leafs keep it in. Again, 6-on-4 to the point. Kramer, he's out there guarding that point, hoping the shot doesn't come. The Leafs very methodical right now. Another person in the crease. Shot goes towards Listic, but it's not down. So Leafs are going to throw everything but the kitchen sink. Shot goes towards Listic, and he gobbles it up.
Yep.
All you can ask for is
saves. Only 17 seconds right off the clock. It seemed like a lot longer than that, didn't it?
It did seem like a long time, didn't it?
1:18 still left.
Yeah, for sure.
Start the clock on time.
Yeah, I think they're
going to go thing,
do the clock adjustments. So
gonna
run it down. We're going to run it down a few. Actually, 1 second. Okay.
What you get?
Sure.
4 seconds or something?
Yeah,
5 seconds?
Something like that. Okay, so Habercorn, he's going to lose the draw back up to the point. Walk the blue line ever so slightly as it goes to the corner. Holds and waits, gets it to the point. Shot towards Listic, blocked out. Kramer, nice play, and Habercorn has a shot at an empty net. He's going to backhand. It's going to go wide. No icing,
right, no.
But we're able to clear it down with 57 seconds left to go in this game. Sauce across the middle, stepped up. Sturzer, he tried to send it down ice. Good keep, though, as the Leafs are able to bring it in. So your sticks get held a little bit tighter as Kramer had it on his stick, lost it. A lot of bodies over along the boards, chopped out by Kramer. Kramer soft up, and Habercorn might have a second chance. So Habercorn, he's going to hold, shoot.
Oh, he got a post.
He rattled it off the post as that puck was hit so hard off the post, it went way back into the blue zone. Sturzer, Abbott, thrown across the crease. The Leafs gain control in the corner. The Leafs bring it around the backside, throw it in on Litstick. Loose puck, he stops and holds it.
Flopped on top of it there.
So 7 seconds left. Keith Peters.
One more face-off win.
Tyler Oswald going to come on the ice. Kramer's going to stay out. Sturzer's going to take a seat.
Well, what do you think? We can either try to win the face-off back or just tie them up and hopefully get one of our wings to get in there and grab the puck.
So each team has spent their timeout.
What do you think, Mark?
I don't know.
I think tie him up. Yep, there you go.
Ties it up, but not enough. The shot goes towards Listic, and again.
4 seconds left. This one, tie him up. Just tie him up good.
I would think. Yeah, he's got a – Habercorn's going to come back in. Habercorn's going to win it hard for it. It's going to exit the zone, and that's going to do it as your Quad City Blues pull out another win and take 4 straight on the road. How often does that happen? 4 straight wins that your Blues have done.
It was not easy. We didn't make it easy on ourselves, and Oakley's played tough. So we'll take the win and get out of town.
2-1, everybody. Thanks for joining us on the Blues Sports Network. Mark, it's been a pleasure.
Right.
Dean, I wish we had better technical situations.
High blood pressure games here.
It's okay. 2-1 to score. Thanks for listening. We'll see you soon in Waterloo next week.
Yes, sir.
High riser. Schwally throws it at net, tries to get some kind of garbage shot.
There it
is! So there it is, the first goal as Stone Penn found that puck on his stick and shot it up top.
And up.
Chips it up the boards again. Kramer's
2-1.
going to get to it. Kramer gets it off to Haberkorn. Haberkorn's going to have a shot. Backhand, he scores! A short-handed goal for Haberkorn.